I used to think my dog's tail wagging was just excitement, but over time, I've learned to read every subtle signal as part of an ongoing conversation. Every flick of a tail, every stretch, every glance carries meaning. In this video, we'll explore 9 of the most fascinating ways dogs communicate, helping you understand what they're trying to express and deepen the bond you share in ways you may never have imagined. Number 1, they wag their tail. A wagging tail has long been thought of as the universal sign of happiness. Movies and cartoons have cemented this idea, making us believe that any dog with a wagging tail is joyful. The truth is far more nuanced. The tail is a versatile communication tool, and understanding it can transform your relationship with your dog. A high, stiff wag, especially one moving rapidly, often signals alertness, anticipation, or even tension. Slow, relaxed wags at mid-level suggest contentment and sociability. A tail hanging low, close to the ground, may indicate nervousness or submission, while one tucked entirely beneath the body clearly communicates fear. In these moments, your dog isn't just moving their tail, they're sending you a message. They are uneasy and seeking reassurance. Learning to read tail language allows you to respond appropriately, providing comfort when necessary or giving space when they feel anxious. Pairing tail observations with other signals such as ear posture and body stance paints a full picture of your dog's emotional state. If your dog has ever spoken to you through their tail, tap like and honor the bond that words could never capture. Number 2, they lean on you. Leaning is one of the most intimate gestures a dog can offer, and it speaks volumes about trust and connection. When your dog presses their body gently against you, they are showing affection, seeking closeness, and reinforcing the bond you share. This often happens during quiet, calm moments, creating a sense of mutual comfort and security. Leaning can also reflect a protective instinct. If a dog leans while facing a perceived threat, they may be positioning themselves between you and what they see as a potential danger. Context matters, but in most everyday situations, leaning is your dog's way of seeking reassurance and letting you know you are their safe place. Number 3, they tuck their tail. When a dog approaches with a tucked tail, it is usually a sign of appeasement and careful communication. This behavior often occurs after a correction or when the dog senses that a reaction may follow from their human. The tucked tail acts as a silent apology, showing that the dog recognizes the situation and is trying to respond appropriately while avoiding conflict. Paying attention to the dog's entire body posture is essential to understand the message fully. If the dog's movements are loose and relaxed, accompanied by a gentle wag or soft eye contact, it reflects trust, submission, and a desire to maintain harmony. On the other hand, a stiff body, tense shoulders, or hesitant steps may indicate that the dog is still feeling nervous or unsure. Responding with calm reassurance, gentle words, and relaxed body language helps your dog feel safe and reinforces trust. Number 4, they listen closely with their ears. A dog's ears are remarkable indicators of their emotional state, acting like sensitive antennas that reflect how they feel in each moment. When ears are pointed forward, it usually shows curiosity, focus, or excitement, suggesting your dog is actively engaged with their surroundings or with you. Relaxed, floppy ears signal calmness and comfort, indicating your dog feels safe and content. On the other hand, ears that are pinned back or flattened against the head often reveal stress, fear, or submission, and these subtle signals can appear before more obvious signs of discomfort emerge. Even breeds with naturally floppy ears communicate through small shifts in position or tension. So when you pay attention to ear movements in combination with other signals like tail position or body tension, you gain deep insight into your dog's emotional state. Number 5, they greet you with stretches. Some dogs perform a deliberate stretch when they see their human after being apart. This greeting stretch involves extending the front legs forward and arching the back, often accompanied by a wagging tail, relaxed ears, and bright, attentive eyes. This stretch is not just a physical movement, it's a clear signal of joy, excitement, and a desire to reconnect. It communicates that the dog is happy to see you and ready to engage in interaction, whether through play, cuddles, or simple companionship. Many dogs follow the greeting stretch with playful actions, such as bouncing, spinning, or nudging for attention, while others may settle nearby to share quiet moments. Number 6. They show whale eyes. Whale eyes might sound like a band name, but in dog communication, they are an important signal that should never be overlooked. This happens when a dog shows the whites of their eyes in a half-moon shape while subtly turning their head away from a person or situation. It is a clear sign that the dog feels uneasy, stressed, or uncomfortable. This behavior is not aggressive, but rather a way for the dog to prevent conflict and communicate their boundaries without confrontation. Dogs often use whale eyes before growling or snapping, giving you a chance to recognize their discomfort and adjust your approach. Paying attention to this cue allows you to respond calmly, create space, or redirect the dog's focus, helping them feel safe and secure. Number 7. They raise their hackles. Raised hackles, or the small hairs along a dog's back standing upright, are often misunderstood. While sometimes seen as a sign of aggression, they actually signal heightened emotional arousal, which can be positive or negative. A dog with raised hackles might feel startled, excited, anxious, or threatened, and reading the rest of their body helps clarify the meaning. For example, a tense posture with growling points to fear or discomfort, while a bouncy dog with wagging tail and raised hackles is expressing excitement and joy. Hackles remind us that emotions are complex, and context is key to understanding what our dog is trying to communicate. Number 8. They invite you with a play bow. The play bow is one of the most obvious ways a dog signals that they want to engage and have fun. When a dog stretches their front legs forward, lowers their chest to the ground, raises their rear, and wags their tail, they are sending a clear message of openness and friendliness. This posture communicates that they are not a threat and that they are ready for social interaction, whether with humans or other dogs. Dogs often use this gesture to invite play, practice social skills, and strengthen bonds with their companions. Responding to a play bow by joining in the interaction or mirroring the gesture reinforces communication and encourages positive behavior. Over time, recognizing and responding to play bows builds trust, creates joyful shared experiences, and deepens the connection between you and your dog, turning simple gestures into moments of emotional bonding and mutual enjoyment. Number 9. They burst into frenetic random activity periods. Dogs often release sudden bursts of energy called frenetic random activity periods, or FRAPs, which most people know as zoomies. During these moments, a dog may race around the room, leap over furniture, or twist in loops of sheer happiness. Zoomies are never a sign of misbehavior. They are a clear expression of joy, freedom, and confidence. A dog that regularly experiences these energetic bursts is comfortable and secure in their environment. By allowing and even celebrating these moments, you support your dog's emotional well-being and nurture the playful, spontaneous side of their personality. Your dog is constantly sharing thoughts and emotions, hoping that you will notice, understand, and respond. Watching tails, ears, stretches, hackles, leaning, zoomies, and play bows opens a silent dialogue, revealing their thoughts, feelings, and needs. Becoming fluent in this language takes time, but the process is deeply rewarding as it builds trust, empathy, and connection. If you want to continue learning how to understand your dog and deepen this incredible connection, make sure to subscribe and join our community of passionate dog lovers, where every tip, story, and insight helps you build a life filled with trust, joy, and shared moments that make both you and your dog feel truly understood.